That's your soul saying, oh.
Hello guys, welcome to my channel Aligning with My Soul. Thank you to all of you for always giving me so much support on my journey and supporting my channel. It really does mean so much to me. Thank you so much. Today's reading I'm going to do for the masculine is going to be how the solar eclipse, the new moon, is going to affect the divine masculine. So I'm going to be using the moonology cards, of course. So I'm going to start shuffling. I hope you guys are all well and coping with whatever situation you're dealing with. That you're rising above it and you're not reacting or put any energy into the triggers that you may be experiencing, or the negative situations, that you're able to rise above it, because now you have that greater understanding. So I hope you're coping. What is going to be happening to the divine masculines during this new moon solar eclipse? How is it going to affect the divine masculines? How is this going to be affecting the divine masculines, this new moon solar eclipse? Nice clear message for the person that's watching. How is this new moon solar eclipse going to be affecting the divine masculine? I have the urge to keep saying lunar eclipse. I have to really concentrate when I'm saying it for some reason. Right, what is going to come out for the divine masculine, and how is this new moon solar eclipse going to affect the divine masculines? It's time to release negativity. We know that divine masculines are releasing their negativity right now as well, so that this is where they really are going to clear up this negativity. And it's full moon in Scorpio as well. I forgot to mention my little Christmas tree. I thought it would be a bit more festive today, so I hope you like it, guys. So the divine masculines will be releasing the negativity that needs to be released. So this is what we're wanting, and we know that this is happening as well because we're experiencing it ourselves as well. And you know, we are one soul and we mirror each other, and whatever you're experiencing, your energy will be shifting into your divine masculines, and they'll be dealing with the stuff that they need to deal with within as well. And we know that that's happening because we know that they're committed to this journey and to themselves, and it's been orchestrated now to, you know, divine masculines have to do this. They have to release this negativity because God has put things in place where, you know, they are forced to face their fears. They're forced to do this work right now. And it may feel like the divine masculines, you know, their world's just crashing down beside them, but they're having this experience for a purpose. So it could be an uncomfortable time during this new moon solar eclipse. So let's get the guidebook, what the guidebook's going to say. So it's full moon in Scorpio, and it's 82, which is fantastic. The page is 82 because 8 and 2 is 10, and it's completion, end of a cycle. So this needs to happen. Okay, the message is, if you've been feeling paranoid and acting weird, take this card as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Worrying yourself is pointless. It's time to release any negativity you have around this situation you're asking about. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time for you to release them. This card heralds an emotional, intense time, since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. It's time for you to feel all of your feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air when you pull this card. If that's the case, take it as a sign to move away from any or anything you feel is toxic. For some, however, this card has totally different meanings. Your sex life can improve now. If you make an effort, use your magic, you have all you need inside to bring about your desired results. So as we know the divine masculines are feeling very uncomfortable and feeling out, you know, experiencing all this worry and the stuff that's really heightened and surfaced within us at the moment, really feeling that emotion, because they really have got to feel it to release it. And as I said in yesterday's video, that they're getting to that point where they're just hitting that pain wall, you know, the pain barrier of surrendering and letting go, and this is what the Divine Masculines need to do, is let go of the control. And you've experienced this, the person that's watching, and that is why this is happening to the Divine Masculines, because you've let go of control. You're learning to let go of control, and now Divine Masculines are letting go of this situation and dealing with things. They're dealing with their fears, and it's uncomfortable. And we've had lots of cards come out recently, you know, worrying. They're really feeling this emotion at the moment. All of the things that don't serve them anymore, this toxic energy, they're really feeling it. So, as I always say, it has lots of effects on different people, physical symptoms, physical pain, or emotional, you know, deep emotional pain. So the Divine Masculines could be feeling, you know, quite alone at the moment and isolating themselves while this process is happening. But it's a process that needs to happen, because it's got to be released, and it is being released. So during this new moon solar eclipse, this is what's happening, and we knew that already before the card come out. We know that this is happening, and it did say about your sex life improving and stuff, so they could be feeling really intense sexual energy towards you, because the energy is so intense, and the Kundalini is rising. The energy is rising within them, so it can cause you to feel this sexual energy as well. So, but they're feeling a bit all over the place because of this intense of their emotions and everything at the moment. So sensual, Divine Masculine, loving, balanced, healing energy, and this will help them. And just you keep trusting and believing, because if you're trusting and believing in your Divine Masculine, this is helping them, because you're one soul. But it means that you're believing in yourself, and you're believing and trusting your intuition as well. And when you can do that is when Divine Masculines are being helped, because your energy will be going to your Divine Masculine. Because my audience are usually feminines, so that is why I direct my readings on the Divine Masculine energy, because it's usually the Divine Feminines that want to know what's going on with the Divine Masculine. And if you are the Divine Feminine, you are the positive polarity, so your energy, what is shifting within you, is going into your Divine Masculine. So the inner work that you've done and what you're currently doing is helping your Divine Masculine release this negativity. So I hope you understand what I'm saying. But this is all really good. You could be really sad and feeling bad, about poor Divine Masculines are having a hard time, but it's all good. It is all good, because whatever we experience, we're always, good or bad, we're always moving forwards and progressing and growing, and this is what the Divine Masculines are doing right now. So it's going to have a very positive effect on the Divine Masculines, the new moon solar eclipse. So that is amazing. I'm going to go to my energy pots to see what energy he's going to be feeling towards you during this time. Let's see, let's give him a good shuffle today. How's the Divine Masculine feeling towards the Divine Feminines today? Oh my goodness, there you go. Can't make this stuff up. What did I say? The Kundalini is rising within them, which is causing sexual energy. They're feeling this intense sexual energy because they're longing for you. They're longing to express themselves. They're thinking about you, and they want all this cleared. They want to be able to show you how much they love you. And you do feel this intense sexual energy. So that's amazing. You could be feeling quite sexual yourself. If your Divine Masculine is, you could be feeling that way as well. Ooh. Let's see. Forgive me, yeah, that's fine, forgive me. When you forgive your Divine Masculine, he can work on forgiving himself as well. So whatever has happened before between you both, you need to put in the past and put to rest and forgive your divine masculine, and have that great understanding that it may come across in the 3D that you're hurting each other, or your divine masculine, you know, is hurting you, but it's not. They're not hurting you. They're helping you grow. They're helping you find that unconditional love and have compassion and forgiveness within you. Because you know your divine masculine loves you, because you can see through to their soul and you look into their eyes. But he wants you to forgive him for the behaviour or the situations that's happened before. And your divine masculine reacted and dealt with the situation at the time, because that's all he knew how to do at the time. That's all the tools he had at the time. He's grown since then. He knows how to deal with things differently now. When you change your perception and not think about the past and think about how your divine masculine was before, look at your divine masculine in a different way. Believe that he's different. Believe that he's capable of telling you the truth. Believe that he can express this love that he feels for you, and believe that you're worthy of this love as well. And when you feel worthy of this love, your divine masculine will feel worthy of this love. And yeah, so forgive your divine masculine. Find it within you to forgive, and your energy will shift so much as well, because you'll feel so much peaceful. And if your divine masculine is causing and doing lots of hurtful things, I'm not saying that that's okay. I'm saying make healthy boundaries, but forgive within you, and you know, make healthy boundaries. It doesn't mean so that you have to put up with ridiculous behaviour. It's just have that great understanding and be peaceful within you. Don't give your energy away to, if your divine masculine is triggering you and doing hurtful things, just rise above it. Don't accept bad behaviour, just rise above it and don't put your energy into it, and find peace within you. Find that greater understanding and forgive. So I hope you understand what I'm saying. But how beautiful is that? The communication pot, what would he love to communicate to you if he took his mask down in the 3D, and what is he saying in the 5D during this solar eclipse of the new moon? So, oh sorry, I've got to the wrong pot, I went to the energy pot. Let's see what he'd love to communicate. I can't get one today. I'm looking forward to getting my new deck from Liz Harris, Guided by Angels. She's got her own deck, and I'm so looking forward to them arriving, because that's messages from Divine Masculine, so I'm really excited to use those for you. I can't get one. Let's have a look. My tree's nearly been knocked over as well now. Right. I would love to swim in the river with you. So the water could be a big thing with your journey, you know, on your journey between you and your twin flames. Just put it into your situation, how it resonates. But they have this vision of swimming in the river with you. They think about this a lot, and they'd love to do that with you. So take it and put it into your situation. But that's very romantic. And that's something they'd love to do with you. And you don't always, you know, you might not have had that kind of experience with your divine masculine, but maybe it's something you've both thought about, because it is very romantic when you see a couple in the river and they're having a beautiful moment together. So maybe you are seeing it in films, or your divine masculine is seeing it in films, and it's made you think, oh, I'd love to do that with, you know, this, you know, the person that you love so much, the divine masculine. So he would love to swim in the river with you. So see what else is going to come out, what he'd love to say if he didn't have his mask in the 3D, and what is he actually saying in the 5D to you. What they're actually saying, what they'd love to say to you. I'm sorry I didn't tell you the truth. they're sorry that they didn't tell you the truth. So this is amazing. This comes up quite a lot because divine masculines, you know, they do wear the mask and they don't tell you the truth because they're so scared of you. They're scared of this intimacy. They're scared of this relationship because it's so powerful. And they're protecting themselves and they're protecting you because they feel that they're not good enough for you. They think that they're going to let you down. And they're frightened of you hurting them as well and leaving them. And they don't want to experience this love if they think it's going to be taken away from them. So they're sorry they haven't told you the truth, but they are going to tell you the truth because they're going to release the negativity of how they feel about themselves and situations and people that are in their life. They're moving away from this so they can tell you the truth. So how amazing is that? Really positive. Right, so for the person that's watching today, I'm actually going to use a card from the Moonology deck as well for you to see what comes out for you. So what does the person need to know that's watching today to help them stay focused and keep their strength up during this new moon solar eclipse? What do they need to know? What energy are they going to be experiencing and releasing? What do they need to know to help them stay focused and have their strength on their spiritual journey, on their unique journey? Oops, there's lots of shaky stuff going on today, so there's lots of things happening. My poor tree's fallen. Right, what does the person need to know today about themselves to help them? What is the message, please? Nice clear message. What are they going to be experiencing during this new moon's solar eclipse? Communication is the key. New moon in Gemini. Powerful. Communication is the key. So when you communicate, communication is everything. How you say things, how you communicate. So you may be in a situation where you're actually in contact with your divine masculine. You're going to receive communication from your masculine. It's how you respond to situations and to your divine masculine. So communication is the key here. So if your divine masculine does communicate with you, it's about, during this new moon solar eclipse, it's about how you respond as well, how you communicate back. Are you in a place where you're calmer and going to be coming towards your divine masculine in a more friendlier way, or are you still feeling the pain where you feel anger and frustration towards your divine masculine? Are you going to respond in a calm way? Because communication is the key. How you communicate is, you know, really important. And this is another sign that maybe you're going to be getting communication from your divine masculine. So I'm going to get the more in-depth message here. New moon in Gemini. 4 and 6, which is completion again, 10. So there's end of a cycle and completion here. So both of you've got those numbers, so that's amazing. A successful relationship usually comes down to one thing: communication. And the new moon in Gemini card is all about the start of a new cycle, from communicating with the person at the centre of your question, talking things through in the answer to whatever it is you're asking about. If you can't talk to that person, you can journal about it to yourself. Emails, text messages and all other forms of communication will also help you now. If the issue you're asking about concerns a sibling or a neighbour, there's a new start coming, a time to wipe out the slate, to clean and have a start all over. This card could also just suggest you've been too frivolous lately and you need to be grounded again, but most importantly, drawing this card emphasises the need to communicate. So through this new moon solar eclipse, you could be feeling, you know, the urge to communicate with your divine masculine. or you feel that you need to express, write down how you're feeling. But the most important thing is that when you're communicating, you have to do it in the correct way, not in an angry, frustrated way. It's got to be communication in a calm, understanding way, not to be angry towards your Divine Masculine. So if your Divine Masculine does get in touch with you and you want to communicate that, that's up to you, that's your choice. You'll know within yourself if you want to communicate that, but communication is the key, how you come across. And you know, if you're feeling unsure how to communicate and how to respond to your Divine Masculine, ask for help in that situation. Ask help how to communicate with your Divine Masculine, and you will find the words to communicate with your Divine Masculine, because you've asked for help. It will just magically happen. But obviously during this time of the new moon, solar eclipse, you're feeling the urge to communicate, and communication is the key. So communication's coming towards you. That is the message for you to the person, you know, for you to stay strong and focused. Communication is coming in some way, and you may feel the urge to communicate, like I said, but I'm not going to be saying to you, that's a sign that you've got to communicate with your Divine Masculine. You have to make that choice yourself. You know within you what the right thing to do is. If you feel that you need to reach out to your Divine Masculine and communicate, only you know that, if that's right for you. But just trust your intuition, but think about how you communicate. Think about how you communicate to your Divine Masculine. And we've had recently about friendliness, you know, in the readings and things, so you need to have a much more calm approach and be more friendly towards your Divine Masculine, not to put pressure or push them. Just trust that everything is unfolding and flowing how it should be right now, and Divine Masculines are doing their work, so you don't need to push it. You don't need to control your Divine Masculine. You don't need to force yourself upon them. You don't need to force anything to happen, because it's naturally happening to the Divine Masculine. So if you hear from them, respond in a positive, balanced, calm way, in a fresh way, because you finished that cycle. You finished the cycle of negativity. This is a new cycle, and this is a new beginning for you. And it's really important that you change your perception and communicate in a balanced way, and this will help your Divine Masculine. So communication is the key, guys, for you. So just put that into what it means to you. Communicating as well is about, you know, when you're feeling balanced and peaceful within, you know, communicating to your Divine Masculine telepathically as well. And, you know, connecting to the heart, you know, in the 5D, for you to be communicating like that as well. Or there's an urge in you that you feel that you need to reach out to your Divine Masculine. But I'm not going to tell you what to do. But only you know what this card means to you. So that's very positive. And to me as well, this is a sign that you're going to get communication during this time. You know, if you're waiting for communication, if you're not in communication with your Divine Masculine, some of you are, some of you are just going through challenges, and you are communicating. But if you're not communicating and you are both in preparation, and you're not speaking to the physical person, maybe you're going to be getting communication, and this is what God wants you to know today, that communication is the key, and they will be getting in touch with you. So there's lots of different ways of looking at this card. Just put it in your situation, how and what it means to you. That's what's important. It doesn't matter what I'm saying or what it means to me. Your journey is personal and unique to you. So that's amazing. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful new moon solar eclipse reading for the Divine Masculines. It's all really positive because they're releasing negativity. And they love you so much, and they're sorry. They are sorry they haven't told you the truth. So if you're wanting a private reading for your beautiful, unique, personal journey, I am available to do private readings now because I have the confidence to do them because of my beautiful viewers that have asked for them. So if you email me, the email is in my description box down below, so, and I'll get back to you. So I'm happy to do that. And if you are new, don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you liked it. I do have PayPal as well, so if you feel like you would like to donate and support my channel, I'd be very, very grateful and appreciative and very excited. And I do have a Amazon wish list as well. So thank you to all of you for your support with PayPal and the private readings I've had so far as well. Thank you so much for supporting me. So guys, take care of yourselves. I am thinking about you, and I'm sending my love, my support, my strength and light to you, and I love you all very much. Take care. See ya.
Oh, what's your soul saying?